Hello everyone, welcome to Basically Neda. I'm Neda and this is my June wrap-up and July TBR. So I'm going to talk about my wrap-ups first and then I will talk about my TBR for July. So in the month of June, I read 5 books. One was a 5-star book. One was a 3.5-star book. I had 2 3-star books and 1 2.5-star book. So I'm going to talk about them in the way that I finished reading them, not in the way that I rated them. The first book that I finished was The Black-Tongued Thief by Christopher Bowman, and this is about a thief who ends up teaming up with a knight, and they go on a journey together to revenge on their enemies. And it is comedic, it is a journey story, it is adventure, it is high fantasy, and the thief is actually telling us the story. So he's also telling us the creatures that they came up to and what happened and those kind of things. This was one of the 3-star book that I read. This one and the next one that I'm going to talk about, these 2 books I did a review for in a video, and you can go check it out if you want more information. I'm not going to go into details for these 2. So the second one, which also I did a review for, is Magic Bites by Ilona Andrews. This is my 2.5. You wonder why? Because I did not like the writing. I did not like the way that the mystery panned out. It was very predictable, and it just wasn't that fun for me. So it wasn't the way that I thought it was going to be told. I thought it would be like very witty and those kind of things, and the one-liners felt flat for me. For that reason, I gave it a 2.5. If you guys want to know more about my thoughts about these 2, I have a video for them, and you can go check them out. And then the third book that I read this in June was Redwall by Brian Jackas. I had a great time with this one. This is a middle grade fantasy about a little abbey of mice who are trying to overcome this evil rat named Clooney. It was really fun reading this. It pans out still as an adult. I loved it. It was fun reading it. It was very witty. The writing is very well written. The plot goes really quite quickly, and yeah, there is humor in it as well, and I enjoyed it. I gave it a 5-star. I have put a hold on the second one on the Libby app for me, so I shall read the next one as well. I have a video on this one as well, so if you want to go watch that and know why I think it's so witty and it's so funny, go ahead and watch it. The fourth book that I read was Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson. This is a mystery thriller book, and it is about this guy who finds out that one of his family members might have killed somebody. So the story goes from there. It breaks the fourth wall a few times for comedic situation, but it just doesn't work for me in the way that it's supposed to. I just felt like it was falling flat and it wasn't funny as it was supposed to. So a lot of that happens in the first 25%, and then after that we see more of the mystery and what it is happening with like the whole murder part and those kind of things. And yeah, it was okay. I just didn't like the humor of it. Like, it was fun listening to it. I listened to it on an audiobook. The audiobook reader was pretty good. So it was fun. I gave it a 3.5. So yeah, it was fun. And then the last book that I finished in June was Naniki by Unia Kampadu. And this is kind of like a science fiction literary novel. The main characters go through, like, travel through the ocean, and they have avatars that turn into, like, their avatars are animals and those kind of things, like fish and different kind of fish, different sea creatures. And it's about them going through the ocean and then going time traveling as well, going back and forth in time. It was okay. There's a lot of poetry in this, and it is a lot about the atmosphere and the geography of this story versus like the dialogue. There's less dialogue in this. It's pretty short. It's a novella. It was okay. It was good. It's not my usual read, but it was fun. So I give it a 3-star. And yeah, so those were my June reads. And now I'm going to talk about my July TBR. So a lot of you who have actually watched my June TBR might be wondering, what happened with Emily Wilde Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett? Well, I will tell you. I started it. I got to page 40 and I got distracted. So I'm still reading it. I'm having a great time with it. I just didn't finish it in June. I'm going to read it now. I promise I will finish reading it in July. And yeah, that will be my first one, hopefully, to finish in July. And then the second book that I want to read is, well, as I'm listening to it right now, is Empire of Silence by Christopher Rucchio. This is the first book in the Sun Eater series. I got it from the Libby app, and it only had the audiobook for me. So, well, the audiobook came. Whichever one comes, I pick. So, the audiobook is in my hands. Well, on my phone. So I'm listening to that and enjoying it. It is about it's like a space opera, if you don't know about it. Like, it's very popular on BookTube. It is a space opera with this it's kind of a coming of age as well, I would say. It's the main character is Hadrian Marlowe, and he is part of this political family, and it's a lot like what happens to him as he grows up, and where he goes for his journey, I guess, that as you would put it. So I was telling you what happens, like how I like it, if I don't like it, later when I finish it. And then the third book that just came in for me on the Libby app is Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig. It is the second book of the Shepherd King duology. I read the first one in January, I think. I don't remember. But I read Two Dark Windows first in like winter, and then I was waiting a long time for this one to come, and it just came. So and there's only like the audiobook for this on the Libby app for me, so I'm going to be listening to this as well. And yeah, it's fantasy with gothic elements and a bit of romance, so we shall see how I like this one. And then the fourth book that I plan on reading is Emma by Jane Austen. So apparently it is Jane Austen July on BookTube. So because I enjoyed Pride and Prejudice in April, I decided to like pick up Emma, and Emma is the base for like Clueless, the movie Clueless. If you guys have seen it, it is like the premise of Emma is what the base of what I guess Cher is based off. So it would be very interesting to see how like the original character was and how it became the 90s version of it from the 1815 version of it. Yeah, so Emma is like a matchmaker in this tiny little village, and it's a Jane Austen novel, so classic. We shall see how it goes. And yeah, those are all the 4 books that I want to read in the month of July. I might pick up in something else, I might not, but I'm hoping that I will finish all of them and not get distracted. So let me know down below in the comments if you have read any of these books that I mentioned. What will you be reading in July? And hope you all have a great July reads. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.